Hi, everybody, and good evening to you. Hi, everybody, and good evening. This is RS Mallory. It is February 15th. This evening, I'd like to talk about 90-day runs and LTOs, limited time offers. So first, I'd like to talk about 90-day runs. What is a 90-day run? Why is it important? And how do you do it? Our company is presently in the middle of a 90-day run, and a 90-day run gives you the ability to build your business. It gives you the ability to reach out to people who you normally wouldn't reach out to. And speed is essential when you do a 90-day run. So you can't keep that type of speed up during the normal course of a year, but you can do it in small segments of 90 days at a time. And it's good if you have some people on your team that want to do it with you. Then you are all participating and helping one another. So in this particular 90-day run, what are we going to do? We're going to be focusing on attracting new people into our businesses, but not just the normal person who might be a stay-at-home mom or somebody looking to generate an extra income because of 30% inflation. But we're going to go down the list of the people that we know, our circles of influence that we normally wouldn't want to reach out to because we think, A, that they might not talk with us or they don't think that we're credible, or B, that they are involved in something else. Perhaps they're at the top of one of their pay plans, or they're a master distributor, or they have $1 million income in another company. People are not always happy with where they are, and they're always looking for something else. Most people in this industry know that they do not want to put all their eggs in one basket, particularly these days when companies are so fickle. And, most companies have compensation plans where the people at the top who are making all the money, they actually, the timing was right for them and they got there, but it's very, very difficult for them to sustain that long term, because if you don't have people in your organization who are the quote unquote, the little people, the people who come in as distributors or promoters, but decide that they really don't want to do this, but they would just like to be a customer, which is a user. Those are the people that actually put money in your pocket. And if you don't have a compensation plan that actually rewards you for the customers, the users in your organization, then you wind up falling flat. And we have something called attrition, which means that the people just kind of like fade away and they wind up going from company to company to company. So in this particular company that we're involved in now, we pay almost double of what other companies pay. And we have a program with our champions bonus where we can get people paid back the money that they need to purchase their product, which is a $99 spend every month. And we can actually put them in profit if they mention this to 3 different people, and each one of those people bring in 3 people, which is just a total of 12 people in their organization. That goes all the way up to a $700 bonus, a one-time bonus every single month for attracting 5 people and having them share this opportunity, or just the products even, with 5 people, which gives you 30 people in an organization. When you would mention this to, let's say, somebody who's making $1 million a year in another company, they'll be absolutely astounded and incredulous. They know the importance of getting the little person money in their pocket, getting them to make sure that they get their money back and they continue to order their products. And they will indeed take a look at not only our extraordinary compensation plan, but in the company itself, because we have trillion-dollar category products available for people. So we want to focus, we want to take action daily. What is that action to you? It's your daily activities, okay? What you're going to do on a daily basis. Are you going to call people? Are you going to text people? Are you going to email people? Are you going to do 3-way calls with people? Are you going to send out 3 samples or 5 samples or 10 samples a day? Are you going to enroll people? Are you going to teach people how to duplicate that simple process? So you need to synthesize a simple process step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what you are going to do, the activities you're going to do on a daily basis. You're going to teach that to the people who you're going to participate with. And then you're going to reach out to people who are making much more money than you. You're going to share the company. You're going to share the rewards program, the uniqueness of it. You're going to share the products, and you're going to get them on the phone with your upline, who is knowledgeable, and or we have working owners in our company. We have 3 working owners, and they are available and accessible to everybody who wants to participate in this particular 90-day run, which is for Superstar, which is our highest rank level. And by the way, we have the smallest qualifications for the highest rank in our company, which can earn people $1 million a year, starting out with $10,000 a month, and then working up to $1 million a year, and that is 8,000 points. Now, all the giant companies out there, they have, I was talking to somebody the other day who's looking at this company with me, and where they are, the top rank is a Crown Royal, and that person needs over 500,000 points every single week to attain that level. So let's compare 500,000 points to 8,000 points. 500,000 points to 8,000 points. Which would you rather do? Which could you attain faster, 8,000 points or 500,000 points? Which could you bring your people up to that level of 8,000 points or 500,000 points? Who would not want to? This is a business of teamwork and helping other people and bettering them and pulling them up and helping them attain their goals and dreams as well. Would you rather help them get up to an 8,000 point level, or would you rather have to struggle and get them up to a 500,000 point level, which is virtually unattainable for 98% of the people in the industry? But 8,000 points is not. That's very attainable for people who are going to focus, who are going to make a list of their daily activities. They're going to do them every single day. And even when we're not doing a 90-day run, they're going to do their daily single activities every single day, just not with so much intensity. And they will be building their businesses and pulling their teammates up so they'll be attaining their goals and dreams. You know, we still have 34% inflation, and it's still growing, unfortunately. And most people, if they made an extra $300 a month, that would forestall a foreclosure on a home. It would give somebody the ability to pay a college tuition for their children, or buy a couple of cars for the family, or replace the family junker. So these things are very, very, very important. Make no mistake about it. Most people in direct sales and network marketing, we're talking about the little guys who make all the people at the top all the money. Those people keep on recycling over and over and over again because they can't sustain. They max out credit cards. They never make a couple of bucks. They don't know how to earn the money to just replace the spend that they have to do at the end of the month. In our company, we make that very accessible. So those are some of the talking points that you would discuss with the people who you're going to call. And just ask them if they put all their eggs in one basket, or would they like to learn about a company that will guarantee a lower or a non-existent attrition rate with the people in their organizations. We don't necessarily want people to jump from their present company to our company. People can start out, they can take a company in a company name. It doesn't have to be in their name or their wife's name or their maiden name. We have several people who are building the opportunity and they're not using their own proper name, which they can do because they are protecting their current income in another company. I myself have a 13-year-old residual income with another company, and the reason I came to my present company now that we're talking about is because they were fudging on the compensation plan. And every year or so, they were lowering the compensation. So I wanted to bolster up my income, and now my income is going to surpass that residual income. So for this 90-day run, again, you want to qualify and define exactly what activities you're going to take, whether you're going to send emails or texts, or you're going to make posts on social media, curiosity posts, follow up with them, send out samples, show people how to enroll. Our enrollment system is very, very simple, and duplicate that simple effort. If you are doing this 90-day run and you miss Superstar, you miss the 8,000 points, you know what? If you have 3 or 4 people in your organization who are doing this with you, or maybe even more, then every single one of you, instead of if you miss the Superstar level, but you have built 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 or more new promoters in your organization, and you are well on your way to attaining it. So maybe you won't get there sooner, but you will get there sooner than you would have if you had not participated in this 90-day run. It also whets your appetite for the success. Success breeds speed. The more we speed and do it, and we don't want anybody to burn themselves out, but also have an accountability partner, somebody that you're talking with on a daily basis or every other day, and checking in with them to check with your activities, to make sure that you're doing things correctly, to get some advice on what you could be doing. Also use those people as your 3-way partners to facilitate a knowledge base with the people that you're bringing on board. So now let's talk about LTOs, because LTOs also are a great way to bring in during a 90-day run, such as the one we're doing now. It's a limited time offer. And in our company, I love the philosophy of a limited time offer. I've never done them before in my 30 years. But the truth is that in this company, they test out products that they think are unique and wonderful that the field would enjoy buying, because we are a subscription-based company. You know what? We are the ones that will define what products will eventually be in our category of products, in those $4 trillion category of products. We recently went on a cruise, some of us who won the cruise, and we were given several different products to try. And I believe that some of them will be coming out with an LTO shortly. The prime time for an LTO is usually the 3rd or 4th week of the month. That's coming up pretty fast. And so that will also be encompassed in our 90-day run. And you should have an LTO at least every month, again, on the 3rd week or the 4th week. Why? Because what it does is it generates speed. It's a limited time offer, so the products are only available during that time. Our company also is generous, and most of the products we offer buy 3 and get 1 free, so that you can actually have an additional one to generate some pure profit. Also, we know from human nature that people will say, oh, okay, I know they're going to have the LTO and I want that product. And 6 days after the LTO, someone will call you and say, oh my gosh, I meant to order that, but I just didn't do it for some reason. If you buy 3 and get 1 free, or multiples of that, you also have that product that you can sell to your people so they can participate and they can experience that product. So when it does come out in the back office and it's available to everybody, that they will be ready to have it. You will also get to participate in evaluating and give your input to corporate about whether you think these products are great products and they are an essential good fit for our company. For instance, we tested I call it a gumdrop. It's not a little tiny gummy bear. It was a little bit bigger. It came in a sack. It is 55 organic fruits and vegetables with fiber. And it was actually very rich tasting. I was very surprised. It wasn't like a gummy. It wasn't very sweet either. It was very, very tasty, and it melted differently in my mouth than a gummy bear would. It had a a different texture to it. And I think it's going to be a winner. It's a great way to infuse fruits and vegetables and minerals and vitamins into a person's body. It's unique in its texture and the amount of natural products that it has in it. I think it's going to be a winner. We also were testing a product that is a detox tea. And I understand hundreds of millions of this product have been sold by a previous company that's now out of business. I have not tried it personally yet, but I understand it's most effective for people. And people need to, at least once every couple of months, clean out their system and do a body reset. So that's a very important product. Also, we're going to be having an LTO either next week or the week after that. I don't know whether it's going to be this new fiber gumdrop is what I'm calling it, with the 55 fruits and veggies, or it's going to be the detox tea, or perhaps another one of our LTOs for products that we've had in the past. But here's the philosophy behind that. We all have lists of people who have purchased some of these LTOs in the past because we have recurring LTOs, the products that are just for LTOs, and products that then make it into our back office, and we keep them separately. They drive rank, they drive volume, they drive points, they drive revenue into your pocket and into all of your people's pockets. They introduce new people to products that we don't normally have, so we attract people that maybe aren't interested in some of our other products until they experience a positive experience with this product. I have lists of people that are consumers, users of our LTO products. And every time we have an LTO, I call them or I write them or I text them and let them know of the impending LTO, because I know that they're going to want them or they're going to want an upgrade. So now our company has changed its philosophy a little bit on LTOs. Presently, you can only participate in an LTO. You can be a customer or a promoter, but you must be on a subscription. So most of us now that are building teams have a secondary position that is on a subscription, and you can purchase your LTOs in that second position. If you have people who are just customers or distributors, promoters, and they're not on a monthly subscription, there are different ways that you can actually get them the product. If you have a secondary position or you're working to build your champions bonuses, your 3x3, 4x4, or 5x5, you can actually put their orders in through those positions and double dip, so that you can also attain your champions bonuses, a larger champions bonus, and you can get the person the exposure with that product. You drive revenue, you drive points, you rank up, which are the three essential things and the reasons that we have the LTO, plus evaluating new products and making sure that our subscription base is going to want these products. So it's very shrewd on behalf of any company to have an LTO. I've been in the industry 30 years, and frankly, this is the first time that I have ever been exposed to them. And the first LTO with this company I participated in, I ranked up 2 ranks. So I understand the value and the importance of them. And again, now I keep lists of people who have them, and I keep extra product in the house. We just had an LTO about 3 or 4 weeks ago for a product that was promised to us, and we couldn't get the ingredients to it, so we postponed it. And it is a pet and a child's harmonic card that is worn around the neck in a smaller size. It also fits on the collar of the cat or the dog, or even a horse. And we finally had that LTO, and it was very, very successful. I purchased a buy 3 and get 1 free, so I had 4 of them. I had several orders, and you know what? After the LT was over, sure enough, I had several people who called me and said that they wanted to purchase the product, so I had them to be able to sell them. So not only did I get my money back, I generated revenue because I put it in my second position. It fed the people in my downline. And also I made a clear $120 profit on top of it. So again, we tie in a 90-day run with an LTO, not every single month, because you don't want to do a 90-day run every single month. I would suggest doing them quarterly with your team, because that would be a good thing to do. It's very, very intense. You want to focus on a daily basis. If you're going to call 10 people a day, if you're going to text 10 people a day, if you're going to reach out to 10 people a day, have 2 meetings a week and talk with people, meet with people for coffee, then enroll them, then duplicate. Also, we have social media groups that you can show people how to participate in. Don't forget the value of a 3-way call and reaching out to our owners, our 3 owners, because they are available to assist, and they'll be doing trainings with various groups on the team in the company to help and assist them build their businesses, as only owners can do. This is a very special company. Our owners are very successful distributors, having generated tens of millions and indeed hundreds of millions of dollars themselves together in their careers. And they know what is important to a distributor. And so they make sure that our company has all those attributes. So I'd like to thank you for joining us this evening. This was a pretty short call. Call the person that you're working with, your upline or your upline superstar. Get on some of the Facebook groups, if you will. Make sure you participate in the calls. Have your accountability partner, discuss with them. Pick up the phone and do 3-way calls. Reach out to people who you normally wouldn't talk to. And you know what? If you project a confidence in yourself and you have the belief and the knowledge that your company is a thriving company and is good for every single other person out there, they will listen to you. Don't believe that just because you're not $1 million earner, that somebody's not going to listen to you. Sometimes ignorance on fire is very catchy and amazing. Sometimes people who are very successful remember that they started at the very bottom too, and they will listen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless. I wish you an excellent and profitable and successful 90-day run. Don't forget the LTOs that may be coming. Get with your upline sponsor, get with your accountability partner, and I wish you all the success in the world. Thanks. This is RS Mallory. Good night.